So these Wyze cams are absolutely fantastic, but there's only one catch. They're not waterproof. Until now. Hey, I'm Scott with Before You Buy, where we do product review videos to make sure it's what you want before you buy it. And today we have the Wyze Cam Outdoor. That's right, you heard it right. I've been waiting forever, it seems like, for an outdoor Wyze camera. They have all kinds of third-party accessories to try to turn this into a weatherproof camera, but finally we have the outdoor version. A little disclaimer, I personally paid for this. I pre-ordered it. This is not sponsored in any way. I'm trying to help you give out some information that hopefully helps you buy this. So let's jump over and do some unboxing here. So first things first, I feel like Wyze always does a fantastic job with their boxing. It's always very small, very compact, and it's great, you know, branding and everything. So I also have cut this open just to get it charged up for you guys. So you got this big tunnel that slides out. As you can see, it kind of lists all the fun fancy things. We're going to set that to the side here. You cut this little slit and there we go. And this is the camera. It normally comes in a little plastic bag, but obviously I took that off so I could get it charged up. So speaking of which, set this aside. Here's the normal Wyze cam. Here's the outdoor. It's much larger, but we'll get to why that is in a minute. It's fantastic, actually. These Wyze cams are known for that pivoting head, that rotating head, the magnetic bottom, and only being $20-some. Absolutely insane to be able what you get from these cameras, to be honest. I've been using them for 2+ years at my business, at my church that I work at, and at my home. But we have the base station here. Wow, okay, that one's a little more firm, which is great because it actually will stay in place, right? If it's outdoors, you're gonna want that to really kind of be stiff so it doesn't get affected by the wind as much. Where this one is a lot more nimble, a lot more easy to change, which also makes sense. Okay. So it has this nice little film covering the lens. I'm going to peel that off. This is my favorite thing to do, by the way. There we go. And on the back, you notice it has this little flap. If I can get this open. Come on, baby. I knew I shouldn't have cut my fingernails. Okay. So, let's see if I can get that in there. Little button there. And that's the on and off button, and then the charge cable. Looks like a little microphone port. Microphone on the front as well, I'm assuming. Got our infrared, night vision, couple mounting spots on the back. This is looking good so far, but how do you keep that charged? Well, or how do you get that power? Well, it's actually got a big old battery. That's why this thing is a beast compared to the little one. But let's just keep looking real quick. I honestly haven't even opened up this other stuff. This is the base station. You need the base station for cameras to connect to. You got the micro SD port, you got a sync button, the power port, and a wired network jack, which is convenient. So you can wire in your the hub, and then all the cameras connect to this wirelessly. You got the reset button and a USB port as well. Again, a little mounting port for the base station. This is fantastic. Couple antennas. You can either mount it vertically on your wall or have it sit on a desk, looks like. And then I'm assuming there's chargers in here as well. So we got the charge cable. Looks like it's integrated. It's not just a USB one. 12 volt, 1000 milliamps, so 1 amp. And looks like that just plugs directly into the base station. Yep. I'm assuming we can pass through power this to another outdoor camera if we so choose. That's my assumption, at least. And then we also have the good old, come on, micro USB cable, USB to micro USB. So again, I'm assuming we can charge right from there. Also, as I'm kind of going through this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you so choose, because I'm going to be going through my review after I get this all set up and kind of use it for a little bit. I will give you my full and honest review. We get a nice flat network cable as well, to obviously hook your base station into your network router or switch, whatever you have. And you get a sweet sticker, dude. I backed the Wyze outdoor camera. I did actually pre-order it, but and we also get the mounting port, obviously. Mounting stuff, do not eat those, that's for sure. And a little instruction manual. So far, so good. You know, little talks about the base station, different flashing lights, precautions, all of that. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. The initial impressions, the build quality seems to be on par. Why did I order this? Well, like I said, these are not designed to be outdoor cameras. And I was trying to figure out, how do I shoot these through my window? But the catch becomes, it doesn't use infrared through your window. It can't. So what you have to do is set up an infrared outdoor light to then be your basically flashlight outside for the camera sitting inside the window to be able to shoot out. Or you have to try to run power somewhere outside. Well, that's where this thing really came to shine. Once I realized it has a built-in battery, and don't get too skeptical yet, because this supposedly the battery lasts up 2 to 3 to 4 months depending on how much you record and all that. But which is absolutely insane to think. This thing can record and Bluetooth its video back to the base station, to home base, for 2 to 3 months on battery. That's absolutely incredible. I really hope that is the case. Speaking of case, looks like it does shift entire 360, so that's pretty fantastic. If you've used an old Wyze cam, not old, it's just a different model, right? This one actually has a lock point, so you can't spin it 360. Which sometimes is a pain if you want to mount it upside down and you just can't quite get that right angle, but not a huge deal breaker by any means. So the nice thing is I'm going to be able to mount this outside and only have to remember to charge it every 2 or 3 months. Set that on your calendar for sure. So let's see if we can get this set up for you guys real quick in my phone, just to see how quick and easy that part is. So give me a second. Let me plug it in. Okay, now we're back. Let's keep this going. I'm going to get this plugged in and booting up. This is the base station. But if this video is helping you, please consider using the links down below. I'm going to link this camera on how, in the both cameras actually, how you can get these off of Amazon. That's where I recommend ordering them, because they're super easy to return if you don't like them. But also, please consider subscribing if you want to see the update once I kind of use this for a little bit and my 100% honest review on it. So consider subscribing, use those links, because it's after 1 a.m. and that's when I make my videos, to keep you informed on what you should buy. So thanks for the support. Buying me that cup of coffee, keeping me going. I'm out of coffee right now because I just chugged a couple cups a little bit ago. So let's come over, record my phone so you can see what I see. Okay, here we go. Once you have Wyze open, I actually have, my home, my business, and the church I work at, also on my Wyze account. But what I'm going to do is hit Add and Add Device. Ooh, we got the wireless Wyze base station here. Okay, so let's connect to your mobile device network. Okay. Status light is solid blue. Plug in the base station into the power and your router. The light will flash power blue and then remain solid once it's connected. Oh, do we have to have it plugged in? Can this be wireless? I want it wireless. Okay, but you know what? I have the network right here. So ready? I'm just going to do that real quick. Okay, so I just plugged in my network, and as you can see here, it is now a solid blue. So I am going to come back to my phone and say the status light is solid blue. Jackpot. Next. Here we go. Come on. It's loading. Connected. This may take up to 2 minutes. Well, isn't that convenient? Okay, well, I made a cut there, but it literally took 10 seconds, not 2 minutes. So I'm going to name the base station. Let's just say Office Base Station because it's in my office. Sure, I'm okay with that. Upgrade. Firmware upgrade. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade it right away. One thing I appreciate about Wyze, I just hit update 123 so we can kind of keep track of that time. One thing I appreciate about Wyze is the fact that they actually do update their products quite regularly, which I appreciate from a standpoint of, you know, you're always getting bug fixes, you're always getting the latest features and software, so that's pretty fantastic. The light is currently orange, and just kind of some perspective here as it's updating, you can see that the base station is quite tiny as well. You know, this camera fits in the palm of my hand, and this thing pretty much dwarfs that, or is about the same size, just for some perspective there. And then these cameras, I want to say it's 3 to 4 times heavier. I'll put some specs up on the screen for you, but it's quite a bit heavier for sure. I do want to say that this camera isn't fully waterproof. It cannot be submerged, but it is IP65 weather resistant, which means you know, it gives that protection against like the low pressure water, like rain and stuff like that. Obviously hurricane and stuff like that might not quite be the same, but it will give you that protection for most rain and other things like that. Oh, we got a little flashing blue. That's probably a good sign, right? This thing also includes 2 2600 milliamp batteries inside it. So that's why it gives so much power. Yeah, they are suggesting you charge it every 3 to 6 months. I cannot believe that. It's 3 to 6 months. That's long enough to forget, that's for sure. You can tell that these have like a rubber coating on them. Put the micro SD card down in there with a little rubber coating flap. And then you got the sync button. So far, oh, we are updated. Congrats, updated. Yeah, what's new? No, not right now. Let's keep going. Okay, let's add. Oh no, your base station isn't paired to a Wyze Cam yet. Well, that's okay. You know, I mean, we just did this. So let's go ahead. Let's add that Wyze Cam outdoor. So I'm going to hit add, flip the power switch on behind the camera. Okay, so let's open this. Come on. The struggle is real, folks. I should just get like a pen. Here we go. Here we go. We got it. Okay. See, my review channel, it's fun and entertaining, okay? It's not just your same old boring YouTube channel. Okay, we got the status light. We got our blue light here, blue light here. My phone's probably making the white balance all wonky, but so that's on. Okay, keep the camera within 6 feet. Let's say begin setup. Press the sync button on the bottom of the camera. Remember, that sync button's right down here. You'll hear pairing in progress.
Pairing is in progress. Please wait.
Gotta love that. The Wyze Cam setup is also very similar, where it says, it goes,
Setup is complete.
Setup's already complete. Wow, what took it so long? Okay, let's name that device. But anyway, this one's also similar where okay, Wyze Cam outdoor. Where am I going to put this one? Let's say front porch. I like that. I kind of plan on doing it for my front porch for packages and whatnot, and the front door, if you know what I mean. Okay, share device with family member. Maybe I'll do that later. I like to share it with my wife. Continue mounting. Wow. Nope. Let's not mount it right now. quick setup unlocked. Add outdoor cams instantly. Press the sync button on your base station. Sweet. That's pretty easy. Got it. One last thing. Physically adjust your Wyze Cam outdoors to the device so that it's highlighted areas within the detection zone. Okay. Oh, I'm going to cancel this upgrade so you can see. Oh, look at that. All set. Oh my gosh. That looks pretty good. I'm going to put this up closer to the microphone. Check, check, check. Okay. Wow. All I got to say is, let me turn that down so that's not annoying. But the picture quality on this thing, look at this. My ceiling's not finished if you can't tell. But look at the image quality here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe I'll just start recording with these things. Okay. Probably not. But that shows you the battery percentage. That's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and hit this SD. Let's upgrade to HD. We weren't even showing you HD quality, baby. And one thing you can do is you can hit take a photo. Boom. There's a photo. Nice. Time lapses. You can record time lapses. One cool thing you can also do is you can, I'll have to look up how to do it, but I think they call it travel mode. Oh, there it is right there. Travel mode on the phone. And as you dive into travel mode, it basically allows you to, I'm going to go back out, but it basically allows you to, like when you're camping or something, you don't have wireless access, you don't have the base station, you can take it with you and it records all day. So for instance, if you're out and about, you got your campground set up, you want to see what happened on your campground when you were gone. You can go to travel mode, records it to the local SD card, boom, you're up and running. Okay, well, I think that's enough for the initial impressions. I hope this helped you. I'm so excited that this has been here. Please subscribe so you can get the later update on what I think of the camera after using it for a little bit. I want to get some night shots. I want to get some day shots. I want to get some movements and all the rules and stuff set up because I want a good quality review out of that. This was just the initial impressions. I'm super excited for the price. I'm going to list the price because I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was stupid cheap. $40, and then I think it's $50 maybe, and then $40, $30 for more of these. For a camera that lasts 3 to 6 months, like $60. $50, $40, I don't know. That's impossible, right? No, it's not. Okay. Until next time, if you're still with me, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. See ya.